Good morning viewers, you're watching The Savera. I'm Shefali. The war involving the United States, Israel and Iran has entered its 11th day, with tensions continue to escalate across the Middle East. US President Donald Trump issued a strong warning, saying that if Iran attempts to block oil supplies through the strategic Strait of Hormuz, the United States will respond with a strike that is 20 times greater. He added that military campaign will continue until the threat from Iran is completely eliminated. Trump said that since the conflict began, the United States and Israel have jointly struck more than 5,000 targets across Iran. According to him, several important targets were deliberately left untouched so that they could be targeted later if the situation demands. Speaking at a press conference in Doral, Florida, Trump claimed that the US and Israel currently have a significant advantage in the conflict. While he said it is possible that the war could end soon, he made it clear that military operations will continue for now. Amid the ongoing conflict, Trump also urged Australia to grant asylum to Iranian women football players who are currently in the country for the Women's Asia Cup. The controversy began after the players reportedly refused to sing the Iranian national anthem following the February 28 attack on Iran. The move was widely seen as a protest against the Iranian government. Iranian media later labeled the players as traitors and demanded strict action against them. Trump wrote on Truth social media that sending the athletes back to Iran could put their lives in danger and would be a serious humanitarian mistake. He said they could face severe punishment or even death. Trump added that if Australia is unwillingly to provide asylum, the United States would be ready to accept them. The US president also claimed that American forces have caused major damage to Iran's military infrastructure. According to Trump, around 80% of Iran's missile launchers and bases have been destroyed in the attacks, leaving the country with very limited launching capability. He also said that US strikes targeted Iranian drone manufacturing facilities, which significantly weakened Iran's drone capabilities. Trump further claimed that the Iranian Navy suffered heavy losses, saying that 46 naval ships were sunk during the operation. Speaking humorously, he said he asked military officers about the quality of these ships. When they told him the ships were very good, Trump joked that he asked why had they been captured instead. The officers reportedly replied that sinking them was the safer option. Global markets reacted quickly to Trump's comments, suggesting that the war could end soon. Oil prices dropped sharply when trading began in Asia today morning. International crude oil price fell by around 8.5% to about $92.50 per barrel, while US traded oil prices declined nearly 9% per barrel, that was around $88.60. Despite the drop, oil prices are still about 30% higher than they were before the conflict began. Asian stock market also saw gains following the fall in the oil prices. Japan's Nikkei 225 index rose about 2.8%, while South Korea's Kospi index jumped more than 5%. Many Asian countries import large amount of oil from the Gulf region, so rising oil prices often put pressure on their economies. The recent drop has provided some relief to investors. Trump also claimed that Iran has been preparing a major attack against the United States, Israel and the other countries in the Middle East. According to him, if the United States had not launched its strike first, Iran could have carried out its own attack within a week. He warned that if Iran were to obtain nuclear weapons in the future, it could potentially use them against Israel. Meanwhile, the humanitarian impact on the conflict is becoming increasingly severe. According to the United Nations agency UNICEF, at least 83 children have been killed and 254 injured in Lebanon so far due to the ongoing fighting. UNICEF warned that children are suffering the most in conflict and called on all sides to protect civilians and follow international humanitarian law. The agency also said that many children are already facing serious psychological trauma and the number of casualties could rise if the violence continues. Turkey has also reacted after a ballistic missile fired from Iran briefly entered its airspace. Turkish authorities summoned Iranian ambassador Mohammad Hassan after the missile was intercepted by NATO air defense systems. Some debris from the missile reportedly fell in an empty field in the eastern Turkish city of Gaziantep, but no damage or casualty were reported. At the same time, tensions with Lebanon's Hezbollah group remain high. Mohammad Raad, who heads Hezbollah's parliamentary group, said the organization will continue its fight against Israel at any cost. That's all for now in this update. Stay tuned to The Savera, download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.